pie, vamos a empezar entonando el canto. Tú dejaste tu trono, corona por mí. Al venir a nacer, a Belén, todos cantando. Tú dejaste tu trono y corona por mí. Al venir a Belén a nacer. Y no fue dado el entrar al mesón, y en pesebre te hicieron nacer. Ven a mi corazón, oh Cristo, pues en él hay lugar para ti. Ven a mi corazón, oh Cristo, ven, pues en él hay lugar para ti. Alabanzas celestes los ángeles dan, en que rinden al ver dolor. Mas humilde viniste a la tierra, Señor, a dar vida al más vil pecador. Ven a mi corazón, oh Cristo, pues en él hay lugar para ti. Ven a mi corazón, oh Cristo, ven, pues en él hay lugar para ti.
All right, eso puede un poquitico más adelante, yo creo, ¿no? All right, qué bendición. ¿Listos para esta noche? Gracias por venir, gracias por estar aquí. Vamos a orar para empezar entonces el servicio. Padre, bendice ahora con tu presencia. Gracias por nuestra escuela cristiana, gracias por los que han trabajado tan duro. Bendice el programa en el nombre de Cristo. Amén. Pueden tomar asiento, por favor.
Vamos a seguir cantando, hermanos, a medianoche en Belén. Cantemos. A medianoche en Belén nos dio la salvación. Por ángeles se proclamó en celestial canción. En las alturas, gloria a Dios, el coro tributó. La paz y buena voluntad al mundo pregonó. El canto de los ángeles hoy se oye resonar. El eco dulce encantador alivia mi pesar. Y al escuchar con atención al mundo en derredor, divina paz recibirá de Cristo el Redentor.
Amén, amén. Muy bien, no sé si alguien nos visita por primera vez aquí hoy. Si esta es su primera vez en nuestra iglesia, pónganse de pie, por favor. Quisiéramos conocerle a alguien aquí por primera vez. All right. Muy bien, qué bueno tenerlos a todos, qué bendición. Vamos a saludarnos los unos a los otros, ¿eh? Un buen saludo ahí a alguien alrededor de ti. Vamos a saludarnos los unos a los otros. Reporte de ganar almas, reporte de ganar almas. ¿Cuántos fueron salvos? ¿Cuántos fueron salvos en la iglesia infantil? 6, ¿ok? ¿Cuántos fueron salvos aquí en el auditorio? No tengo aquí el récord. Ok, yo creo que fueron 3, ¿no? 3, 4. All right, muy bien. ¿Cuántos en las rutas? 12, all right. Y 15, tremendo, wow. ¿Cuánto? 3, ok. So ahí tenemos, ahí, all right. Si pueden alzar, ayúdame por favor, mi hijo. Cuenta tú estas dos secciones, yo cuento esta. ¿Cuánto pudieron ganar a alguien a Cristo? Alza la mano, los dedos, a ver. All right, muy bien. All right, so tenemos 56 salvos. Oh, gloria al Señor por eso. Qué bendición. Cumpleaños. ¿Quiénes cumplen años? ¿Quiénes cumplen años? Nadie. Ok. ¿Los dos cumplen años? ¿De veras? Wow. ¿Cuándo, Yesenia? El sábado. El martes, all right, muy bien. ¿Y aquí? El viernes, all right. Sábado, ok. ¿Nos faltó alguien? All right, vamos a cantarles a esto, por favor.
Feliz cumpleaños deseamos para ti, que el Dios omnipotente les quiera bendecir. Feliz cumpleaños, que Dios en su bondad te dé muy larga vida, salud, felicidad. A Dios le damos gracias, que con amor sin par, al fin de otro año hermoso te permitió llegar. Feliz cumpleaños, que Dios en su bondad te dé muy larga vida, salud, felicidad.
Amén, muy bien. All right, aniversarios, ¿algún aniversario? Ok, great, ¿cuándo? ¿Hoy mismo? Wow, mira qué fiesta estamos tirando por ustedes, ¿ve? ¿Cuántos años? 9 años, qué bendición. ¿Alguien más? All right, vamos a cantarles, por favor.
Feliz aniversario deseamos para ti, que el Dios omnipotente les quiera bendecir. Feliz cumpleaños, que Dios en su bondad les dé muy larga vida, salud, felicidad. A Dios le damos gracias, que con amor sin par, al fin de otro año hermoso les permitió llegar. Feliz aniversario, que Dios en su bondad les dé muy larga vida, salud, felicidad.
Amén, le deseamos un feliz aniversario. All right, muy bien. ¿Dónde está el hermano Carlos? Hermano Carlos, let's do it right now. Come for the announcements right now, okay? Y entonces, hermano Josué, lo suyo lo dejamos al final.
Hermanos, nada más recordándoles, el próximo domingo 19 tendremos los juguetes de Toys for Tots, y todos los niños de 4 a 11 años que nos acompañen van a estar recibiendo un juguete. Eso no se olvide, una tremenda oportunidad de poder invitar familias, no nada más a los niños, pero a los padres también, como lo decía nuestro pastor esta mañana. Y toda oportunidad que tengamos de poder invitar a alguien, no la desaprovechemos. Y qué tremenda oportunidad con juguetes gratis para todos los niños de 4 a 11 años. Y esto es el próximo domingo. También, después del servicio esta mañana, tuvimos una reunión con todos los jóvenes y jóvenes adultos que te estás planeando quedar en el hotel durante la conferencia. Jóvenes, si tú no estuviste en esta mañana, me urge y es necesario que tú puedas estar en la reunión de esta noche. Si tú no estuviste en la reunión y te piensas quedar en el hotel, necesito reunirme contigo después del servicio de este lado, después del servicio esta noche. Si tú no estás en la reunión y no tenemos tu nombre confirmado, entonces no vas a tener un cuarto de hotel, y aunque te hayas registrado. Necesito reunirme contigo y darte una información después del servicio esta noche, aquí de este lado. Gracias.
Vamos a cantar, hermanos, el último canto, Ángeles de la Alta Gloria. Todos cantando.
Adoremos al recién
después de la ofrenda, cuando ellos terminen, él para de tocar, cuando ellos él pare de tocar el piano, hermana Susana, entonces ustedes pueden venir, ¿ok? Yo no voy a estar aquí, pero pueden venir. Y gracias a todos ustedes que han trabajado tan duro en este programa. Gracias, hermana Susana, por dirigir la escuela. Gracias a todos los que trabajan en la escuela. Gracias, hermano Melvin, también. Yo sé que tú tienes gran parte en esto. Y a cada uno de ustedes, gracias por este programa. Yo quiero sentarme atrás con mi esposa y disfrutarlo, igual que el resto de ustedes. Qué bendición. Vamos a orar por la ofrenda, vamos a recoger la ofrenda. Después, cuando él pare, entonces ustedes empiezan. Vamos a orar. Padre, bendice la ofrenda. Gracias por este privilegio que podemos darte a ti, de lo mucho que tú nos has dado. Y gracias por nuestra escuela cristiana, por nuestros niños y niñas, nuestros jóvenes. Gracias por ello. En el nombre de Cristo, bendice la ofrenda. Amén. Gracias.
Good evening and welcome to BCS Broadcasting Network's 10th annual children's broadcast of Christmas on the air. Coming to you live from the beautiful downtown of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, that is. Richard and I are so happy tonight that you're joining us and making us a part of your holiday tradition.
That's right, Stephanie. It's the eve of December 23rd, and Christmas is almost here. I can almost taste the Christmas dinner, and I can certainly feel the anticipation. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy our Christmas show.
At the beginning of our program, we had our very own BCS Broadcasting Network's elementary choir sing to us live from the studio. Here they are again singing to us a very special song about the animals around the manger.
Now, be sure to use your imagination, and you might even hear some talking animals.
I said the donkey shaggy and brown, I carried his mother up hill and down. I carried her safely to Bethlehem town. I said the donkey shaggy and brown. The animals there were glad to tell of the gifts they gave to Emmanuel. They welcomed the tiny strangers, the animals round the manger. The animals round the manger. I set the sheep with curly horn. I gave him my wool for his blanket warm. He wore my coat on Christmas morn. I set the sheep with curly horn. The animals there were glad to tell of the gifts they gave to Emmanuel. They welcomed the tiny stranger, the animals round the manger.
Thank you, Kids Choir. You know, I've been doing this program for the last 3 years, and I do believe that you've just heard the best children's choir we have ever had. That was a great job, kids.
Wow, Stephanie, I couldn't agree with you more. They did an amazing job. I could almost imagine being there with the animals. Speaking of animals, I do believe Joanna has just returned from the Time Vortex machine with a special interview with some animals from days past.
That's right, Rich. She did. And now she is here with us back in the studio to introduce her special pre-recorded program. Joanna, welcome back.
Well, thanks, Stephanie. It's really good to be back.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the program that you'll be sharing with us?
Well, we all know that animals can't really talk, but what if they could? What if animals have been able to tell us the story? We designed a very special program that uses the Time Vortex machine and allows us to travel back to Bethlehem in Israel over 2,020 years ago. Let's allow our imaginations to wander back to what the stable animals might have said if they had been able to tell the story of the lowly stable strewn with hay.
Welcome to this special Christmas edition of Time Vortex Machine. This time machine not only lets us travel back in time, it also lets us translate animal speech. I'm here in the year AD 1, just out of the stables, where we have some very special guests who are going to tell us their version of a very special story. Let's go in and hear what they have to say.
I never saw a human so weary as that lady.
Bad night it was for her, but donkey, you should know how far she came, for you came that far yourself. How long were you on the road with that sad-faced man and that weary mother?
I'm eating. Don't bother me. Hee-haw.
I'm so glad I'm only a bird. Sitting on my nest and singing to my bird is so much sweeter than traveling miles and miles for streets and far from home.
Listen here, Dolly. You don't know the half of it. It's a rough road between here and Nazareth, where Joseph and Mary set out. Those are their names. Joseph, he's a good man, a carpenter. Smiles of sawdust most days, but he's been good to me. Been kind to Mary, too. She was espoused to him when news came of baby.
Espoused? Is that good or bad?
Silly sheep. Espoused when she was to be his wife, and so she is. They'll go back to Nazareth once they pay the taxes to Caesar Augustus.
Did you say Gusty?
They call him Caesar Augustus, but if you heard him, you know it should be Augusty. But I don't know how they'll pay anything to anyone. Dirt poor they are.
My, how peaceful the little mother looks sleeping there.
Cool. Her voice is surely the sweetest sound the little one waiting to be born has ever heard. Soft and smooth and soothing. Makes me want to sing a lullaby too.
The little No more, no less. So don't wander off. Robert, where's my triple shot latte? Here you go, ma'am. You're so slow. Next time, be faster.
Sorry. Anybody need a bottle of water? If I'm lucky and keep drinking enough water, I may be able to keep my voice through all of tonight's program. It was pretty rough in my voice last night.
Well, no can do a donkey quite as naturally as you, Rich. And you've got a great donkey bass, too.
Hee-haw.
Voice sounds good so far. I think this is a really special thing that we're doing for the kids, even though it does mean we have to work overtime. It was a lot of extra hours recording this program in the studio yesterday, but I think it'll be a big hit. Besides, it's a nice change from forecasting the weather all the time.
I'm sure my voice will be fine, but this is the last time I get to do an animal news drama. And at Christmas. And where am I when all the shopping stores are open? Stuck at our school's volunteers program playing, well, let's just say it's not the most flattering role I've ever played.
Oh, stop complaining. It's no wonder you got to play the donkey the way you huff and pup around here, as if you're the only one who's Christmas shopping left to do. How about you, Steph? Got your Christmas presents wrapped up and ready?
Well, actually, I haven't started.
Haven't started? Girl, you better get a move on.
It just looks like it's gonna be linear at our house.
Your father still hasn't found a job yet?
Nope.
What time of year to be out of work? I'm sorry he hasn't found something. Your mom's still cleaning houses to make ends meet?
Yep, and she's glad it's Christmas time. Seems like everybody wants to get a house cleaning done this week. She's so tired. She has 3 houses to clean today.
Well, Steph, you don't know how much I appreciate your work here at the studio. I know it's a sacrifice.
Excuse me.
May we help you?
Are you the Time Vortex Machine actors?
That would be us.
Yes.
Then I have something for you.
Well, we're about to go back on the air. Would you mind waiting till the break?
Well, I guess I could wait a little.
Actress. Huh. I never thought of myself as an actress. But, well, I guess I am a broadcast journalism major at school, experience on the school broadcast program, and as a TV Christmas special actress, even if it's only a small part.
Yeah, you're a TV actress now. Must really help your job resume to list up of Bethlehem. Or probably get your career off to a flying start.
Very funny.
Break's over. Get into positions. You guys need more joy, more Christmas spirit, and all that kind of stuff. Robert, where's my clipboard?
I will get it for you, ma'am.
We're starting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're on the air. Hit it.
All the angels sing heaven's praises, ring in the stars, show glorious
Welcome back. You just heard live from the BCS Broadcasting Network's very own junior high and high school choir. Now let's return to the manger of Bethlehem, where everything is very, very quiet.
It's the middle of the night. I say we go back to bed.
Maybe we should. Dove said she heard a strange noise in the inner stall, though. It woke you up, right, Dove?
Oh, the noise was so unusual. Like no animal I've ever heard before. Meh, but you don't hear anything now. Maybe it'll come again soon. Listen.
Nothing as far as I can hear.
No, I don't hear it now either.
Move over so I can hold my ear close.
Back down, cow. Your place is at the bottom of the winning A between the boards. It may be tight, but we all have to share the space.
I still say she didn't hear anything.
I was sure I heard a still small cry.
Maybe so, and maybe not. But it's pitch black in the inner stall, and we can't see anything. We might as well settle back in our separate stalls.
Oh, look, there it is, a tiny little voice, so soft and lonely. Like no animal I've ever heard. Oh, look, the man has lit an oil lamp to bring to his wife. She's holding something close and she's afraid she'll lose it. But Donkey, I thought you said they brought nothing of value with them.
It's the truth. They brought nothing with them.
Well, they surely have something now. But will you look at that? There's a little hand. Fingers stretching up as if to reach for the star that shines so brightly through the window. Look at those tiny fingernails and the rosy rounded elbow of the little arm. Oh, she bundled him up in some tufts of wool from me.
I can't see the face. Can you, Dove?
No, she's holding the bundle too close to be seen. Maybe with the rising sun, we'll see the precious treasure. Donkey, why did they come to our stable on such a night as this, with the baby on the way?
Well, they asked to stay in the inn, but there was no place for them.
No place for such a little mother about to give birth? I'll never understand humans. We're only farm creatures, but we all have a home when our young ones arrive.
Come in a babe so small, the treasure of all the ages, now lies in a cattle stall. Come take of the wealth of heaven, oh come all ye needy come. A pauper can be a prince of God. Jesus Christ, God's Son.
Blessed is the earth by Jesus' birth. Herald the wonderful story.
Jesus left the splendor of his throne, bringing the bounty of glory, the wealth of 1,000 kingdoms has come in a babe so small. The treasure of all the ages now lies in a cattle stall. Come take of the wealth of heaven. Oh, come, all ye needy, come. A pauper can be a prince of God through Jesus Christ, God's Son. The wealth of 1,000 kingdoms has come in a babe so small. The treasure of all the ages now lies in a cattle stall. Come take of the wealth of heaven. Oh, come, all ye needy, come. A pauper can be a prince of God through Jesus Christ, through Jesus Christ, through Jesus Christ, God's Son. The wealth of 1,000 kingdoms.
Say, friends, let's think upon what we just heard. Why do you think there was no room for Mary and Joseph in the inn? Was the innkeeper a harsh man who cared nothing for the weary families? I don't think so. I imagine he was a good man, a decent man, like you and me. This Christmas, may we be willing to help others, because remember, we honor God by serving others in his name.
Don't forget to tune in tomorrow night on Christmas Eve for the conclusion of our special Christmas show.
Cut! Well, it could have been better, but hey, this ain't Hollywood. You did all right, I guess. Now, make sure you're here tomorrow night, same time, same place. Robert, where are my keys?
I don't know. You had them before you left.
Well, go get them. I'm not taking any excuses. Merry Christmas.
Is her name Ebenezer?
As in Scrooge? Well, don't mind her. You all did a super job. Thank you so much for all your work. You guys honestly don't know how much I appreciate it.
This broadcast really means a lot to you, doesn't it, Grandma Fernandez?
Well, aside from giving the weather report, it's been my annual ministry for the last 10 years. I just think the new manager is and all that thrilled about everything she's inherited.
Well, I think it's a much-needed contrast from Santa Claus and Rudolph. I'm off to hit the 24-hour sale mart. Then I'll hit the hay myself.
That should be good for your career as a TV donkey.
Hee-haw. Good one. Bird brain.
A what?
Hey, where's this strange man who was in here?
Oh, he must have slipped out during the last scene.
Okay by me. Give me the creeps to have someone pop off the street. I thought he was going to ask for a handout or something.
I don't think so. You have the kindest eyes.
Well, I just figured to say like the story. Hey, look at this. He must have left these. Here's one for dove, one for cow, one for sheep, and one for donkey.
I'm not touching that thing. Could be booby-trapped.
Come on, Rich. It's just a Christmas card. Whether there is something stiff inside.
I wonder what it is.
Joanna, why don't you check it out?
Oh, so I'm the guinea pig, huh? Okay, I'll be brave since you won't.
I was just kidding.
Well, look at that.
What is it?
It says, wishing you and yours a blessed Christmas, just like the first one. And here's a gift card. It says from Old Town Jewelers. Expires on Christmas Eve.
Let me see that.
No, you can look at your own.
All right. Huh. Says the same thing.
Mine too.
That makes 4 of us.
You think they're any good?
Oh, they're good, all right. They're very good. Professional. Don't you see? It's cheap sales gimmick. They get some guy who looks like a stranger to pull in shopping on the biggest shopping day of the year. Brilliant. You probably get a genuine imitation of a cubic zirconia.
You know, he's probably right. He didn't stay to talk to us.
Of course I'm right. He's probably making rounds all over this side of the street while someone else hits the other side, canvassing the whole district so sales are up this Christmas.
Well, who knows? It might be worth checking out.
But the downtown store's already closed tonight, right? Well, there's always tomorrow.
You can tell me what I missed. I'm not wasting a trip.
You know, he's probably right. Parking would be hard to find tomorrow.
Which is why they have to resort to tactics like this. Cheap sales gimmick. You guys get some rest. I'll see you tomorrow night at the stable.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.
I'm going too. Steph, you need a ride?
No thanks. Mom's picking me up.
Okay, well, night-o.
Night.
Oops, almost forgot my card.
You gonna give it a try?
I don't know, Steph. I mean, nothing to lose. Might be like a 25% like 25% discount or something.
I'll do more than 25% to help me. Night.
Night, everyone.
Good night. Take care. Well, Steph, you don't know how much I appreciate your work here. Not a lot of college kids are willing to get involved with a children's TV program over Christmas break.
You know, I loved hearing the kids sing. They really seem to get it, don't they? I mean, Christmas. I guess it does take the faith of a little child to simply trust God, doesn't it?
Well, Jesus said, whosoever shall not receive the kingdom of God as a little child shall in no wise enter therein.
You're a walking Bible, Grandma Fernandez. I'm glad I got to work with you.
The pleasure's been all mine. And we still have one more night to go.
I wouldn't miss it.
Well, you have your mystery gift card, don't you?
Yep, like Joanna said, if you've got nothing to lose, might as well check it out. You going home too?
Sure thing. I think I hear my bed calling. Well, I'll see you tomorrow here bright and early. Night.
Night.
Oh, Merry Christmas Eve.
And the same to you. Are we all ready to gather around the manger?
Well, our manger is all set up and all our animals are here, so we're good to go.
Hey, have you ever thought of bringing in real animals?
Have you ever tried to make a real donkey bray on cue?
I see your point. Still, the realism would be something to see.
It would be something to smell too.
Hee-haw, bad idea. I visited the Yoda Dairy this fall. You ever gone?
No, but I grew up on a farm.
Really? You have all those tubes and machines to milk cows?
Just these magic fingers. You've heard of the farmer's handshake before, right?
Can't say I have.
Okay, so take your fingers, lace them up, and then turn your hands upside down. Like this.
You really did grow up on a farm, didn't you?
I did, and let's just say I visited the barn bright and early every morning.
Tough life, huh?
No, not really. I only have good memories of it. Taking care of cows, sheep, and chickens, it's all part of God's provision.
Okay, stop what you're doing and hold on to your hats. Tell them, Steph.
Well,
Wait. You two got to the jeweler's store to try your card?
I completely forgot.
I didn't get by there.
Me neither. I could tear my hair out. Sales can make my eye. Tell them.
Well, I just asked what the card is good for, and they said it's basically a no-limit gift card to pick out whatever presents I wanted to buy. I was like, yeah, right.
Did you hear that, Rich?
So I started with a watch for my dad, a real nice one, and I figured they'd say it was too much. But the lady's like, very nice choice, ma'am, and what else would you like?
A watch for her dad, Rich.
So then I think about Jan, my sister. We wanted a strand of real pearls. So we pick out this really beautiful pearl necklace, and the man says, you have a very discerning eye, miss.
Did you get that, Rich? This sales gimmick gave her a pearl necklace for her kid sister.
So then I think about my mom. If only I could get her a ruby ring. That's her birthstone. So I pick out this, you wouldn't believe this beautiful ruby ring. And let's say it was worth, well, more than anything I've ever spent my entire life on. And the man is like, very nice choice, ma'am. Your mom will be very pleased.
You got her a ruby ring?
I could just scream.
So when I asked who had purchased the gift card, they said, party has asked to remain anonymous. I walk out with all my gift cards wrapped up in complimentary wrapping. And do you know what the total value was? It was over $3,000.
$3,000?
That was just before closing time, and I came straight here.
Okay, this is really weird. Who was that man, and why would he do such a thing?
Face it, I had the opportunity of a lifetime, and I was missing out because I was getting stocking stuffers at the dollar store.
It's like a Christmas miracle. The one year my family and I thought we were so broke there'd be no Christmas presents, and now this.
This is going to be a great Christmas story to tell for years to come. I'm so glad it was you who got to go, Steph. But we're not far from airtime, folks, so we'll have to talk about this later if that's all right.
I'm really sorry, guys. I wish there'd been time to tell you.
Yeah, right. Well, just so you all know, the donkey will be very grumpy tonight.
Ditto on the sheep.
15 seconds till airtime, and you better give me some pizzazz, or else. Robert, I thought I told you to get my cell phone. Quiet on the set. We're going in live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're on the air. Hit it.
We are back in the studio in this beautiful Christmas Eve with this special Christmas live nativity scene here with us.
Well, at least it's not snowing in here like it is outside, but not to worry, folks. It looks like it'll be just enough snow to cover everything in white, but should stop soon enough so that the roads won't be too dangerous if you're traveling tomorrow.
Well, that is great to hear. I really don't have to travel in the snow. But now I know you are all so excited at the conclusion of our show. So, without further ado, we're going to turn this over to Joanna.
Thanks, Stephanie. Last night we left our animals wondering what this new sound was and why this little package that Mary was holding was so precious. Now it seems that we have some new visitors coming to see them.
Move over, donkey, so I can see the shepherds.
You can look yourself, but you won't see them. They already left, and not too soon for me. They were so timid you could hardly hear what they said.
Back to the hills to care for the flock. But they were so happy. Did you see their eyes? Just imagine what they saw past night. Angels filling the night sky with shining light. And what they heard, glorious tones of angelic voices singing glory to God in the highest.
else did they say?
On earth, peace, goodwill toward men. Then back to the skies they went.
But why did they come to the shepherds of all people?
Back off the shepherd's cow.
No, I only mean that, well, they're not the famous or the wealthy. They're just simple folk who love and care for their sheep. Why would the shepherds come to them?
I think I can answer. God uses humble things to accomplish his will. That way, he gets the glory.
I still say it doesn't make any sense. The King of Kings makes his grand entrance into this world. In a stable, surrounded by shepherds and lowly animals? Who could imagine such a thing?
Yes, who could imagine?
I wish I could have given a present to the little family for the Son of God born so poor.
Yeah, but what would you have to give him?
Well, I was going to give him some hay, but he doesn't have any teeth to chew it with.
His mother's making sure he won't go hungry. I'm starving, though. Can I have some of your hay?
Bah! Stop thinking about your stomach, donkey. Cow, do you realize the gift you have given the baby?
Me? A gift for the baby? Really?
Whose food drop was he lying in?
Well, mine.
You gave up your manger so he could have a cradle.
I did, didn't I? He slept his first night in my manger.
Ooh, but what about you, sheep? What about me? I didn't give anything to the baby. I wish I had. But you did, sheep. What did I give him? Well, you saw what you wrapped the baby in to keep him warm. That was just leftover tufts of wool from shearing. No sacrifice. But it came from you, and it kept him from shivering in the night. It did to help pad down his swaddling clothes in that rough manger. I'm the only one who gave nothing.
But you did, Dove. Don't you remember the beautiful lullaby you sang to him?
But that was just cooing. I do that every morning.
But it sounded so sweet and soothing in the middle of the night.
Well, I guess it was a strange time to sing.
In that case, anyone care to notice what I gave him?
You? What did you give, donkey?
His mother wouldn't be here if she had to walk from Nazareth to Bethlehem.
Oh, donkey, our gifts cost so little. Your gift cost you more than a manger, or a song, or even tufts of wool.
Really?
You gave him what any of God's creatures can give to him.
What did I give him?
Obedience. They never would have made it to Bethlehem if you hadn't been willing to go where you were told.
Well, if my gift is the costliest gift, then I am the greatest giver here.
Donkey, obedience you have. Next time we'll work on humility.
Our story this week has been about the simple truth that God is the one who gave the greatest gift that was ever given. Still, few people seem to notice. So I came up with a crazy idea for an experiment of my own. I found a way to give 3 people I care about a very special Christmas gift. But each one of them received a gift card to a local jewelry store. But there was a catch. They didn't know it was for me, and it had to be used by Christmas Eve. So, without further ado, I'm going to ask Rich, who played the donkey, and Joanna, who played the sheep, a very special question. Joanna, would you mind telling our viewers why you didn't go to the jewelry store?
Well, you could say that, I was too busy, I guess.
And how did you feel when you realized you missed out on what could have been such a great joy?
I was pretty upset with myself.
And what about you, Rich?
Me? Well, I guess I didn't. Too skeptical, I guess.
Dear viewer, you ask yourself, why did they miss out? Well, they just didn't realize how much the gift was worth. It seemed too good to be true. Many people feel that way about Christmas. We have grown so busy with all the gift buying, and other people have grown so skeptical that the simple truth of Christmas is lost on them. It seems too good to be true. Jesus came because he loves you. He came to die for your sins on the cross, and he wants you to spend eternity with him. Will you have the faith of a little child? Will you say, "Come into my heart and save me, Lord Jesus. I turn away from my sin and myself and worship you because of your gift of love to me." Friend, if you will pray that prayer in your heart, then you'll experience the true joy of Christmas for the first time. And then you can worship Jesus, just like Mary and Joseph did that same night so many years ago.
Wow. Grandma, thank you so much for that great reminder. This has been a production of the BCS Broadcasting Network. We'll be right back for the conclusion of Christmas on the Air right after these commercials.
Miss Nelly, ya son las Navidades y todavía no tengo un regalo para mi papá para las Navidades. ¿Qué le compro?
Tú no te preocupes, en la tienda de la hermana Margarita siempre tenemos todo lo que necesita. ¿Por qué no le regalas este set de herramientas? Te lo vendo por el bajo precio de 1000 DCS bucks.
¡Wow! La tienda sí, en serio, tiene todo lo que necesito.
Sí, en las Navidades siempre tratamos de tener precios muy especiales. Te doy 2 bebidas por el precio de 2 y la segunda es gratis.
Old Town Jewelers, where you'll find the perfect ring.
you today?
Hi, I'm looking to get engaged soon, so I'm looking for a ring.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
What are you looking for?
I'm not looking for anything in particular, but she is.
Oh, that's so sweet. Not a lot of guys let their girlfriends choose their ring out.
Yeah, I know, right?
Do you see anything that interests you?
I don't really like anything from this selection. Do you have anything higher end?
Higher what?
I might have just the thing. We usually sell this to our customers who want their girlfriends to be extra happy.
That one. That's the one I want. I want that one.
Oh, how much is that?
Not to worry, it's on sale this week. Besides, once you try it, you'll buy it. It's watermelon flavor.
Friends, thank you for staying tuned with us. I hope this has been a blessing to you. Now, some special friends of ours are going to ask a very important question that I hope we will each ask ourselves. What can I give him?
What can I give him? Poor as I am. What can I give him? Poor as I am. I'm only a little girl. I'm only a little boy. I'm only a little child. I'll give him my heart. I'll give him my heart. What can I give him? Poor as I am. What can I give him? Poor as I am. I'm only a little girl. I'm only a little boy. I'm only a little child. I'll give him my heart. I'll give him my heart.
Cut! That's a wrap, guys. Great job. Robert! Where's my comb purse? I need to get home.
How should I know? And you know what? I don't get paid enough. I quit.
Robert, come back here.
Miss. Oh my goodness. You all did such a great job. You guys can go home now. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow. Wow, Grandma, I can't take these gifts. They're too much.
No, they're not, Steph. They're just enough for me to say how grateful I am for you working here. I know you were sacrificing, especially with the need that your family was going through this year. Rich, Joanna, I have some good news and I have some bad news. The bad news is the gift card's open limit was only good if you used it by Christmas Eve. The good news is the cards are still worth $50 if you use them the week after Christmas.
Thank you, Grandma, but you don't have to do that.
Yeah, I was the jerk who missed out. Just one question. Who was that strange man who gave us those gift cards?
I'll have to tell him he looks strange to you. That was my brother, Babu, from over in Chester County. He's visiting for the holidays.
Oops, sorry.
I've got to hand it to you. I've never been so surprised in all my life, but thank you for an unforgettable lesson in faith.
Yeah, I'll never forget it either.
You guys are so welcome. I couldn't have asked for a better cast for our children's program.
Just one problem.
And what's that?
Now I really do feel like a donkey. Hee-haw.
And I followed you, dumb as a sheep.
Well, on that note, I think I'll fly on home to my wrist with the most generous presents I have ever received. Merry Christmas, Grandma.
Merry Christmas.
tremendo trabajo. Una buena mano para ellos, por favor, una buena mano. Wow. That was awesome. That was really, really awesome. Wow. ¿Lo disfrutaron? Qué bendición. Gracias por venir esta noche. Gracias a los niños y a las niñas por ese tremendo trabajo. Gracias por todos ustedes que trabajan en la escuela. Hermana Susana, a ti, hermano Melvin, y todos los que les ayudaron, todos los que tuvieron parte. ¿Por qué no se pone de pie todos los obreros que tuvieron parte, los líderes en esto? ¿Dónde están? Go ahead. Who are the ones that work? I need a song. All the teachers stand up. All the teachers stand up. Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you. Yeah, ¿podemos usar este? All right. Gracias a todos ustedes, maestras. Gracias por esto. Gracias por el excelente trabajo. Gracias, hermano Melvin. ¿Qué dice? Se damos una buena mano a todos ellos, ¿Y los que decoraron? ¿Quiénes trabajaron en la decoración? Wow. Wow. Good night. Tremendous. And all of you did a wonderful job. La verdad, una buena mano para ellos. Yo espero que por el idioma no te haya sido duro comprender a algunos de ustedes, porque la lección fue maravillosa. Una linda forma de presentarlo y ver ahí esos regalitos. ¿Se dieron cuenta de eso? Que esto es tontería. Y perdió por no creer, por no tener tiempo. Y qué triste gente que cuando Cristo toca en su puerta no lo creen, no lo aceptan. Si tú estás aquí esta noche y tú no sabes cuándo mueras que vas a ir al cielo, no lo desperdicies el regalo de vida eterna que Dios te quiere dar. También quiero decir esto, qué lindo poder tener a tus hijos en un lugar donde está honrando al Señor, glorificando al Señor, trayéndole gloria al Señor, en vez de lugares donde están blasfemiando el nombre de Dios, donde están enseñando contra de Él, donde están trayéndote a un hombre homosexual, un queen, para que le dé una clase a los niños, donde están promoviendo el homosexualismo y el lesbianismo, donde están diciendo que cambie el sexo, donde están diciendo todo eso. Yo estaba dándole gracias a Dios por nuestra escuela cristiana, diciendo gracias, Señor, que tenemos la escuela cristiana donde estas mentes pueden estar viendo a los niños cantar de kinder. Yo no sé si te tocó a ti, pero wow, ¿qué le puedo dar al Señor? Pero mi corazón. Todos ustedes padres que se sacrifican, porque es un sacrificio, en poner los niños en la escuela cristiana, es worth it, vale la pena. Cada centavo vale la pena. Y ustedes que trabajan todo el año, gracias, vale la pena. Vamos a bajar nuestra cabeza un momentito ahora, por favor. Antes de continuar con el programa, yo más que tengo una pregunta. ¿Habrá alguien aquí que no tiene la certeza cuando muera que va a ir al cielo? Yo no quisiera tener este programa y terminarlo sin alguien aquí que a lo mejor no tiene la certeza. A lo mejor tú estás un poquitico escéptico. A lo mejor tú estás un poquitico a lo mejor tú estás alrededor de la iglesia, pero tú nunca has sido salvo. Yo no sé, yo creo que casi todos son la familia. Pero por si acaso, ¿habrá alguien aquí así? Alza tu mano si tú no sabes cuándo mueras que vas a ir al cielo. Yo no sé si alguien lo está viendo en el internet y tú no sabes. Hay un Cristo que te ama, hay un Cristo que murió por ti y hay un Cristo que quiere darte vida eterna. Y Él vino a morir en tu lugar para que tú pudieras tener vida eterna. Si tú estás ahí, tú no sabes cuándo mueras que vas a ir al cielo, tú pídele a Cristo. Reconoce que eres un pecador, que merecemos el infierno como pecadores y que Cristo murió por ti y te quiere salvar. Y todo lo que tú tienes que decir es: Señor Jesús, gracias por humillarte y tomar la forma de un hombre para morir por mí. Sálvame, llévame al cielo cuando yo muera. Yo creo en ti. Eso es todo. Eso es todo lo que hace falta. Gracias, mi Señor Jesús, por venir a este mundo. Gracias por tomar nuestro lugar. Gracias, Señor, por ir a la cruz, resucitar y estar listo para salvarnos hoy en día. Gracias por nuestra escuela cristiana. Gracias por eso que se sacrifican. Gracias por los padres que se sacrifican por enviarlo. Gracias por esa inversión. Qué mejor inversión que en los corazones y las mentes de estos niños y estos jóvenes. Gracias por ellos, pero más que todo, gracias por tu venida a este mundo para morir por nosotros. En el nombre de Cristo, amén. All right, muy bien, tenemos otros anuncios, yo creo. Hermano Josué tenía unos anuncios. Hermano Josué, por favor.